So there you are, a tiny little fetus who wants to embark in the world of anime. You look at what to watch through browsing the hundreds, if not thousands of choices you can watch. You finally pick your option, and Julie, what the hell is this?
It's Jujutsu Kaisen. It's that anime where the guy says, nah, I'd win, and you are me, and all that. And nobody dies, not at all.
I need to do something about this. I keep watching these best anime for new fans tier lists and I just can't take it anymore. How is any of this supposed to help anyone to truly get into the most cultured side and right side of anime? If they decide to watch stuff like this, like, oh my god, they're having fun! Everyone knows a true anime fan f***ing hates themselves and has stage 7 depression. So here I am, a true anime elitist ready to deliver the true cultured side of anime to everyone. After this tier list, you're guaranteed to become a better and happier person. I'm f***ing miserable. Without further ado, let's get into number 10. Highschool DxD. We start off with true culture right here, boys. Our main character, Issei, is in a school with a lot of girls, yet he doesn't have a girlfriend. That's me. All he wants to do is analyze the function of the quadratic curve and find the stationary point by making f-x equal to 0 for the titties. He finally gets a girl, but it turns out to be a fallen angel. Thankfully for him, he awakened his reverse curse technique. And once he awakens from being f***ing dead, he finally becomes a slave to Rias. You know Rias, I damn know your search history. Mixed with cultured scenes, that's pretty much the basic plot of the show, which is overall pretty fun. And that's the problem. True anime fans don't watch for fun, they watch for status. Look at him, he has status.
I'm f***ing miserable.
This will not help you with the real side of anime, which makes it suiting for a number 10 on this list. Now we're just gonna go straight into number 9 with Gushing over magical girls. Utena is a typical high schooler who loves magical girls. She collects merch and is overall as a person pretty, until she gets approached by a rat. Yeah, a f***ing rat. She becomes a supervillain instead of a hero like the magical girls and becomes an actual demon. I'm sorry, mother, for on this earth I have sinned and I atone for these sins. Please punish me. This show is just so goddamn fun and I absolutely love it this season. I made a reference to this in some previous videos on how anime itself isn't funny, but I can say this is the only one mixed with Masho I can say objects this. This just takes it to the next level, man. It's too powerful to stop. But overall, it's absolutely perfect for new anime fans, but the meta can be improved a little here. Now we're getting to number 8, Future Diaries. Now this one is a very special one, I tell you guys. You know this girl, right? Of course you do, you're cultured, not a human. This anime was pretty much the first anime that introduced the yandere to the world. You know, I can fix her.
The statement still stands.
Basically, we have this absolute neek who writes in a diary every day. It's like normal things like, oh my god. Because this kid is mentally challenged and a pussy. He talks with his imaginary friend or something.
Does that mean I'm gonna get bitches?
He gets this ability to look into the future through his phone as it tells him what's coming. He uses this power to just do very normal and mundane things, to be honest. But then someone comes to kill him because of this. And it turns out, at this moment, he can't see the future. Nah, I'd adapt. The yandere saves him and it turns out they're in this game. Like the best way I can explain it is like take Squid Game, but make it smell really, really, really bad. Like it's not bad at face value, but that's lying. I made a strict oath not to lie. I think. The worst part about all of this is the ending of the show. Like I'll try to explain it the best way possible. Number 7, Chained Soldier. Our main character Yuki is in a world where these weird CGI creatures exist. Wait, don't freak out, don't freak out! These monsters are in this separate world, which is basically just another Japan land-wise, but really dark and broody. Literally, think of the depths from Tears of the Kingdom, but it's filled to the brim with women instead of monsters.
So the depths.
Yeah, for some reason in this world, women only have powers and I will make a stand for this. It's not fair. I am a man of true gender equality, I tell you. Equal rights, equal lefts. I will not stand for this.
Like my shoe? Do you want to become a hero? Pretty please. Please.
Kyoka has the power to give other people powers, and to do that they have to become her slave. Yuki goes to the underworld in a near-death situation and gets this newfound power. She also has this thing where after he turns back to normal, she has to reward him in an auction. It should have been me! Besides this plot, the show doesn't really carry itself well. It was actually more popular than Gushing Over Magical Girls, but it wasn't adapted that well, and I feel like it doesn't 100% believe in what it stands for, hence why it's higher on the list. Now we're getting to number 6 with Redo of Healer. This show is genuinely just so wild and gives me the sudden urge to beat up this meat for some reason. Kearu is a healer who can heal anyone and return their body to its original state. But to do that, he has to endure all the pain, hardships, and suffering of a person and can feel it all in one moment. Like if that was the case, man, I'd never heal again. I'd just keep smacking this meat. Instead though, they treat him like actual livestock. They literally do that 1-2 switch minigame on him.
Heal drugs, heal drugs, heal drugs.
They get little bro hooked to f***ing pink sauce and treat him like ass so he can heal. But you know what? Nah, let's just reset all of this and get another chance to change it all. Create a new Minecraft world called Nah, I'd win. And my revenge starts now. Yeah, take that, Flare. The plot itself is really good, like I love a good revenge story, but it's a little too intense for a new anime fan. We have much better options on this list, like number 5, Rent a Girlfriend. Now everyone has a girlfriend so can relate to this show, right?
What?
Our main character Kazuya just got dumped by his girlfriend, and in response to this, he decides to rent a girlfriend. Nah, bro didn't even make a down payment on her. I can't believe it. He meets up with Chizuru, who is his new rental girlfriend. He then proceeds to keep renting and spends They go out on a date together in the aquarium, and at the same time, Kazuya's grandma gets sent to the hospital. Since his grandma has never seen Chizuru, Kazuya lies and tells her that Chizuru is his actual girlfriend. This is a common theme in the show. Kazuya lies to everyone, acts very pathetic, and makes the same mistakes over and over and over again. Literally, he's just like me. The only thing though is that I can actually imagine this being someone's first anime because it was for me. But I want you guys to experience better, you know? And for that, it takes us to number 4, School Days. Now this show is actually one of the more basic shows to explain. Makoto has a crush on this girl called Katsura, so he decides to follow an urban legend that will make her confess to him in 30 days. So he takes a picture of her on the train. Now if I did that in the UK, man, I'd be getting my ass whooped. But they happen to finally get together and go on their first date.
Guys, how do we make the worst anime protagonist known to man? How about we make him annoying and self-centered? I say we make him annoying, self-centered, and 5 women in the show.
One thing about this show is the protagonist's actions get under your skin, man. He's so self-centered and only cares about himself, then tries to make stuff better, but nothing happens. He's the definition of you can't make it worse, right? The building's f***ing burning down. But overall, this show is not bad at its core, but it's a little mentally taxing if you compare it to how good of a person you are for watching this video. Then it becomes kind of fun. But something even more fun is number 3, Domestic Girlfriend. Our main character, Natsuo, has a crush on his teacher. Shit, how do I phrase that better? Natsuo f***s his stepsister. Damn it, I did it again. There's barely any way to sugarcoat this. The main character goes to a beer party with 3 friends, meets this girl called Rui, and they do the deed because... Then it turns out that not only her, but his teacher are going to be step-siblings. Now this is all levels of trash right here.
Yeah, that'll do.
One thing about this show is that it's genuinely pretty entertaining. You watch it in disgust for 5 minutes, and then the next 5 you're eating popcorn, rooting for Natsuo to go out with the teacher. She's best girl and nobody's telling me otherwise. I'll fight you and get beat up because I'm weak as hell. Natsuo also goes on every advance he has in the show, which is pretty refreshing to see. Usually a protagonist like Kazuya, for example, has a full parry ready 24/7 and deflects everything his way. But Natsuo is different. This is one of the best shows for new anime fans. But we have one more to top this. And that show is none other than number 2, Inukai-san's Dog. Now I've actually watched all of the anime when it was airing. Don't ask me what compelled to do that. I was f***ing insane. We start with our main character who gets chocolates, presumably from his crush, Inukai, but then gets drugged and turned into a dog. Then Inukai takes his dog in and names him Pochita. So this is what Pochita was doing before Denji. Bro really brought out the dog in her.
What the f***? was that?
There are two people you don't want to bring your dog to. An average American with a gun collection, and Inukai. She is so goddamn freaky with this dog without knowing it's a person. This is literally just bestialities in an anime. Then the rest of the plot in the manga is literally where he can just turn back into a human through fucking bodily fluids. What the hell? This show is truly one of the most cultured shows any man on this planet could conceive. And
I feel like I'm missing something.
I feel like I'm missing something.
You're missing taste.
Are you me? I am you. I had to watch this f***ing horrible tier list.
This list is objectively the best list. What are you smoking?
Nah.
This is. That's not better. That's IGN.
Exactly. Where you go, I go. What have I done? Has this video just ruined countless lives by being cultured? No, it can't be. It can't! Ew, what the f*** is that ketchup?
As Enmasi shrunk back in fear of the overwhelming intensity of IMU, he came across to the true testimony of the video. With this treasure I summon.
Throughout ejaculation and post-nut clarity, I alone am the jerking one. Imaginary technique. Hentai.
Oh god! Oh no!
Number 1. Hentai. So based. Now I can't show any of the sauce on YouTube, so I'll have to give you guys a few codes. 35870, 256161, 257460.
Alright guys, my lawyer told me not to continue with this joke.